I'm not frankly sure whether it was the second one or even after watching the second one that Matt Payne, future father Mark Payne, said to them, could I try that? Could I run that project? Because he's a scoutmaster. He's taking kids out into the woods in the snow.
Mark had some ideas for reorganizing it, and we were getting more and more kids in it, so we organized it into teams.
In groups of 8, with a leader of each one of the groups of 8. Then he collected the groups of 8 together and made a company out of it, and there was a leader of the company.
And they all had names like the Commandos and the Avengers. They all had names like that. We decided to tame down the names the next year.
Edwin said, this really works, doesn't it? Do you think we could run the whole school this way? And Father Mark famously said, if you want to.
And that's how the group system started.
Mark was the one that really gave it the form that it's evolved into.
He was surely the heart of the whole thing.
Mark came up with the idea of starting freshman year with the overnight and finishing it with the trail.
And of course, Edwin's crazy enough to say, well, yeah, why not?
And that's when the backpack project became a kind of a requirement of completing the freshman year.
Mark began to see it more as more than just a physical challenge.
Mark was great at that. You find out a lot about people when you put them under stress.
What's he going to learn on the Appalachian Trail? I used to delight in that and say, I have no idea what your kid's going to learn.
But you have these experiences that you throw at kids when they're young, and that it's a tool that they can refer to later on in life. That's your hope, right?
The very first hike that he took them on, that is the Appalachian Trail hike, was a real success.
Mark's 2 mantras were stick together and drink a lot of water.
Remember, what's our motto? Stay together.